Welcome back. Scotland are on track to secure promotion to League A in the UEFA Nations League, and it could happen tomorrow. They take on the Republic of Ireland at Hampden Park. A win for Steve Clarke's side, coupled with Ukraine failing to beat Armenia, will see them promoted. That will also secure them a playoff spot for Euro 2024 if they fail to qualify through their group. Our reporter Luke Shanley was at Steve Clarke's news conference today, so let's go live to Hampden Park and join him now. Afternoon to you, Luke. Did Steve Clarke give you any indication as to how his side will approach tomorrow's game?
Well, David, we'll know before the start of that game whether Scotland can qualify tomorrow evening, given that the Armenia-Ukraine game is an earlier kick-off. And it's the same for Ireland as well, because Ireland have still got a chance of winning this group, but they need Ukraine to drop points and they need to beat Scotland again. But Steve Clarke, I think he wants to keep that momentum going because they did so well in the last game against Ukraine. There's a lot of positivity. They were scoring goals. They were creating a lot of chances, having a lot of attempts on goal. And of course, against Ireland, they had that defeat back in June that they really want to get a bit of revenge and obviously kick on and be on the cusp of qualifying. 2 draws will do it for Scotland, but Steve Clarke is thinking about a winning mentality going into the game on Saturday.
I spoke before in the first press conference about being in a position going in to play Ukraine in Poland, that we had a chance to top the group. But at the moment, all we've achieved is that we can't get relegated from the group. That's the only thing we've achieved. We can finish third, we can finish second, we can finish first. So it's just to treat the Irish game as well as we treated the game against Ukraine, to try and get the 3 points and make sure that we go to Ukraine and still in a good moment, still feeling good about ourselves and looking for what would then be 1 point to qualify. So we've still got everything in front of us. You can get carried away looking at what we could achieve, but let's just concentrate on the next game and try and make the next step forward.
Yeah, people are saying it's only 2 draws you need, Steve, but you have to go in with that winning mentality given what you did midweek.
I think you always have to go with a winning mentality. We want to build a culture here where every time we go to the pitch that we want to win the games. I think we've shown that consistently. 9-game unbeaten run, an 8-game unbeaten run. We want to build that type of run again. We want to feel good about ourselves going into every single game. And you never set up for the draw. You always set up to win.
Luke, Lyndon Dykes seems to have the touch when it comes to playing for his national team. He came off the bench and scored twice against Ukraine on Wednesday. How much of a selection headache does that give Steve Clarke ahead of tomorrow's game?
Yeah, it's a good question because Dykes, he was a bit unhappy not starting the game, but he got those 2 goals in the last 10 minutes of the game. 23 caps now, 8 goals for Scotland. But it was Shea Adams that started the match, and he put in a really good shift. He had a couple of chances himself. He was playing up there himself, and he did well. He's got 4 goals for Southampton this season, 2 doubles actually. He scored for Scotland in the game against Armenia at the end of last season. But that is the issue for Steve Clarke. Who does he go with? This is what he had to say when I asked him about it earlier.
It's what you want. You want to be challenged all the time on positions, on players. You want, like I said, I don't think Lyndon was very happy with me that he didn't start. That's what you want. So come off the bench and show what you can do, and then give me an even bigger decision to make in the next game. And I want that all across the pitch, every position.
Well, Steve wasn't giving too much away there, but certainly he does have a decision on his hands. But it is a good problem to have, no doubt about that. We will hear from the Ireland manager around about 5 o'clock tonight on Sky Sports News. Stephen Kenny, the former Dunfermline manager, is back in Scotland with Ireland.
Look forward to it. Thank you, Luke.